Didn't look like everything had been done. I don't know if
No,
we've done
I think
everything.
I tried 6 of them. One,
Okay.
2, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
All right. Everything just seems like it takes longer than it needs to. Um, all right. Let me just check the ones that you've done. So number one here, let me put these on screen. It should be on screen anyway. All right. So it looks like you multiply. That's good. That's good. That's good. All good there. And then all right, so it looks like you divided, then multiplied, positive 10. That's good. All right, so this looks good. You're doing really well here. Do you want to try the last one here, number 3, and the simplified expressions? These are pretty tough.
Sure, I might need a little bit of help with that one. I'm
Okay,
not
so
quite sure how to.
let's talk about what to do. You always go to parentheses first. So it's really kind of like 3 separate problems here. Um, let's do the one on the left. -4 divided by 4.
So it's going to be negative. So essentially, so it's just going to become so -1
Yes.
or positive. Yeah, -1.
All right, now the one on the right here is 16 plus 4. You have to square that first, and you keep the parentheses. Like inside parentheses do.
Okay. So hang on. Okay.
So 16 plus 4 gets you down to 20.
18. Yeah.
Okay, hang on. So now when you have numbers in parentheses, if there's nothing left, that's when you can drop them. So this is really -1 times -4 divided by 20.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, so give this a try. Start from left to right.
So -1 is -4. 4 times 1 is 4.
Yep. So that's 4 divided by 20. Now, the order does matter.
Okay. So it would be 20 divided by 4. So it
No,
equals
the
5.
order matters. It's 4 divided by 20, not 20 divided by 4.
Okay. So that would equal 5.
No, the one on the right is 5. This is 4 over 20.
Oh. So 0.2.
You're dividing the top and bottom by 4. So it's 1 divided by 5, which is 0.2, yes. But this is what the instructor is looking for.
Okay.
All right. So the next thing here is these 4 comparisons. Just take a look at what you got. Okay, this is correct. First one is correct. This one's -5.4. All right, so is this -5 or
Yeah.
did you add something on there? Okay,
I
so
added.
it's a little bit weird when it's on a number line. Here's -5, here's -6. The
Oh,
one
that's
that's
true. the one that's closer to 0 is more, so
Yeah.
it's the other way around.
Okay, so yeah, it's the other way around here.
Okay.
All right, now on the left on this one here, this is good. This one's correct. These are correct as well.
Mhm. Yeah, this is good for me to try to memorize because I have the test tomorrow. That's what this is. So
Okay, let me give you a couple more of these. Well, we've got a lot to cover. We'll have time to go back. So let me grab the next grouping here. This is all review.
yeah, because it's the test. So
Yes, so this is correct. Correct. This is correct. Sorry, so the last one there, they're both negative.
so negative divided by negative is a positive. So yes, that becomes
Positive what? It is 48 divided by 4. That's the correct
so
order.
positive 12.
Yes, yes, good. All right.
That's fine. Negative 2 plus negative 8 is going to be negative 10.
Okay, good.
Negative 18.
Okay, good.
Hang on. So it's going to be the next one, negative 120.
Yeah.
Next one, negative 5 squared.
So it's -5 times -5. Sometimes it's better to write
So
that.
yeah, it's negative 25 or 25. Is it the
Well,
even ones that are?
well, you just answered this one correctly. Like 3 negatives made a negative. 2 negatives make a positive.
Oh, okay. So 25.
25, good.
4 minus 6, negative 0.
What's that?
0 for number 17.
Yeah, let me get that snipped up. Yes, that is correct. These are getting a little more complicated. Not there were still questions on the previous one.
Negative 15.
Yes, good. Doing great.
This one, let's see. So that's division. So that's negative 36. Becomes negative 12
Good. Times, and then what is it to an even power? I think that's what you're referring to earlier.
um,
The even is always
negative.
positive, and the odd is always negative.
Oh, okay. So 1.
Okay. What is -12 times 1?
Negative 12. Next one, 4 times negative 3. 4 times 3 is 12. Negative 12 minus 15 is going to become negative 27.
Yeah.
Next one is going to become negative
All right.
4.
You're doing great. So you're on to the next grouping now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your speed's so much better. It's quite amazing how fast you are at these. Where, a couple of weeks ago, it was just,
Mm-hmm.
you said that it looks like it's Chinese.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
So I'd recommend putting them in parentheses.
that's what I did. Yeah.
That's great.
So
And
these
then you
10
can kind of decide how
yeah.
to.
So that become 40 divided by -2, -20.
So this, yes, this is positive 40 divided by -2, which is -20. Good.
Yeah. And then, okay, so -2.
Now, this is very important. It's in parentheses to the power of 3.
Yeah. Plus 10. Okay, so for this one, it's going to be -8
Good.
plus
Plus,
negative, -8 plus -10 is -18. -2 plus negative.
so make sure you do what's in the top first.
Mm-hmm. 10. And then, yeah. Okay, so -2 plus -4 is -6. -6 plus -10 is -16. -16 over -2 is so, and is that's another for division, right? So
Fraction bars division.
if it means 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8.
Very good.
Then -6. Okay, so divide by -2. So
Right. So you're down to the solving?
yeah, so
Okay, great.
-12. X equals -12, I guess.
Yeah, you're divided by -6, x equals -12. Good. And make sure you're always looking at the side with the variable. It's easy to kind of look at the wrong
Yeah.
side and try to do something.
So then for addition, subtraction, so yes. Um, that and then -6 x equals -16.
You're adding 3 to both sides. You're looking at, it's not the plus next to the x. That just means the x is positive.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, now it makes more sense. So 10, -10.
-10 equals x.
Okay. So yeah. Now 7, 9, 5.
So you're going to subtract 75, both sides.
-43. X
Yeah,
equals
good.
-43.
Yeah. Now on the
This
one on the
one,
right, let me rewrite it here because it's not, your teacher didn't really give you a fair chance in this. That negative really goes down on the bottom if there's a choice.
it's times -3. So 5 times -3, 5 times 3 is 15, -15, x
Yes.
equals -15. Okay.
Yeah. Good, good, really good. Was that the mixed review side or the new stuff? That's the
That
homework.
was the new stuff because this is a test.
Oh, this is the test, I see. All right. So we're up to 28. We're
Yeah.
moving pretty quickly here. I thought we were gonna have some issue here. I didn't see what was going on the other side. So got some word problems here. And
Mm-hmm. Oh, thermometer in Minnesota read -4, 8 a.m. The temperature rose 5 degrees each hour for the next 7 hours, and the temperature dropped 15 degrees the next hour. What is the temperature after 8 hours? So it was -4 and rose 5 degrees by hour. That become 1.
dropped.
It dropped. Oh, but it dropped?
So yeah,
Oh, yeah, it dropped. That
so
makes
it's 8. So I think you need a table here. At 8 a.m., it's -4 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
At 9 a.m., it dropped 15 degrees. So that's -19. Unless
Okay.
I'm misreading it. Am I misreading it? The temperature,
I think it dropped it. Um,
I can't see it. Rose, I would say, sorry, rose
okay, so
5 degrees
it says
for
the
each hour.
temperature rose 5 degrees for
Sorry.
each hour. So then that would become you'd add 5 degrees to
Okay, sorry,
-4
yeah.
again and again and again. So the next hour at 9 o'clock would become 1. The next hour becomes 6, then 11, and 16, and 21, and 26. No wait. Yeah, then 26. And then at the end of that, you would lose 15 degrees. So
So then, it's you can make a table here, like you just said, and or you could like I think we did this in the previous round. It was like +5, +5, +5, right?
mhm. So -4 plus 5, negative.
One,
Sorry,
two, three,
-4
four.
plus 1. Then it would become 6, then 11, then 16, then 21, then 26, then 31. So 31 minus 15 is going to be 16 degrees.
The final answer is 16. Good. All right, good job.
Could you also do for that? For the thing where it's like -4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Could you -4 plus 5 times 7?
That would be preferred.
-4 plus 5 is
Which
1,
I
1.
think is the direction. I think that's the direction you're going, but I didn't know if you were there yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, all right, let's see. A football team must move the ball forward at least 10 yards from its starting point to make a first down. The team has 2 losses of 4 yards and a gain of 16 yards. What does the team make the first down? Or what team? Does the team make the first down? So I do not understand this one.
Yeah, let me grab a snip. I've got snip. So forward is positive and
Okay.
lose is negative. So
Yeah.
it if the team loses 4 yards, so
Okay, so
minus
it's
four, minus four.
but okay, so -4 -4
And then adding 16.
plus 16. So it becomes -8 plus 16 is 8. So no, they don't make the first down.
They do not. They end up getting 8 yards, which is not enough. Yeah, if you're not a sports person, sometimes these are like really hard to do.
Yeah.
There's I don't watch, so it'd be like, I don't know. What do you
Mhm.
expect me to do?
So, po- okay, so $50. Do $50 and take away $32, which is 18. And so then you're zero. So you're at zero
Okay.
dollars after
Yep.
Wednesday,
That's
and then
good.
you add
That's good.
$13 and you take away 29. So uh
Does anything about that bother you? Like you have
well,
negative
you're gonna
money at
be
the
in
end of the
debt. It's gonna
week.
be negative. You're in
Right.
debt 16.
Right. Does that bother you at all?
Yeah, seems like yeah.
I don't know. If I'm a bank, I'm not allowing that, but that's not
Actually,
the
if I was a
rules.
bank, I might allow that, but I'd charge like $25 every day that you don't pay that back.
Yeah, that is the direction they go. But unfortunately, those policies only affect people without the money because it makes it harder for them to
Yeah.
get back. But yeah, that's really good. Really, really good. Um,
So then solve each equation. So the same thing we were doing on the other side, I guess. But so that's multiplications, that'll be divided 4, 9, 4. So x equals negative 13. And 13 plus x minus 13. 13. X equals 103. Then 2. X equals 62. And the
okay.
next one is going to
Wait a second here.
be
I'm sorry. Did you tell me the answer to 32?
yeah,
I'm sorry, I missed that.
x equals 103,
Negative 103.
negative 103, yeah. And then the one after that is x equals 62. And this one I'm about to figure out. So it's times -3. So we can -3 times negative negative 3 times is 27, so it's just 27, yeah. So x equals 27. And
Right.
then, okay, or no, from least to greatest. This is where I struggle with a bit. So 2/3 decimal.
Okay. The way to do this is to convert everything to a decimal or to a fraction.
Yeah, which
Probably
I find,
decimal is the
yeah,
best
decimal. So
in this case.
for this, isn't 1/3 3 repeating?
Yeah, so couple like 1/3 is 0.333
Yeah,
forever,
repeating.
0.3 repeating. And then two
So,
over three is double it, 0.666
oh, okay.
repeating.
So,
And so like you're on a good track here, 0.666, 0.777, and then 0.6767. The last one, 1/8 is 0.125. 2/8 is 0.250, and so on.
okay, so
You're
point,
right. Hang on just a second.
so point 5, so 550, 0.550. 0.
All right. So the reason I'm showing you this on the right here is like that's how you get up to
So yeah, 0.550, right? Or
nope, keep going. This is 0.375. 4 out of 8 is 0.5. What am I adding each time?
oh, you're adding 20. well, 100,
0.125.
125. So each. So it would become, so 275. Now become 550. Or wait, 5, wait. 625?
Yes,
Yeah.
0.625. Okay, that should be enough to put these in order from smallest to largest.
Okay. So 625. First up is 0.7. If it's from least to greatest, not from greatest to least. Never mind. So
Looks like it's 5/8 is the
yeah,
smallest. Do you agree with that?
5,
And
6,
sometimes you just go like which is
10,
the largest? That's another one, 0.7
mm-hmm,
repeating.
0.67 repeating. Then
So which is
no
greater
wait,
between these two or
two
smaller?
thirds. 2/3. Then point. Okay, then 0.6776. Or no, that'd be larger.
Which one is larger? 0.67 repeating or 0.6776?
Point. Well, if it's larger, 0.67 repeating.
Look at the next digit that doesn't match, the 7 and the 6.
Yeah, so the 0.6 repeating is larger. than
No,
the-
the seven is larger than the 6.
oh, true. Okay, so that's larger. Okay, there we go.
Me.
So 5/8, then 2, 3, and then what? It's 5/3. You're 5/8, 2/3, 0.67 repeating after that, right? And
This
then
is the correct, yeah, this is the
yeah,
correct order down here.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
All right. So we went through that kind of fast. I guess we should use a few more of those, put them in order problems. I think that's definitely a weakness, maybe a few more word problems. But these are hard to come up with. Okay. Let's go. All right, let's just keep it simple here. Why don't you try these three?
For least to greatest.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't. The order doesn't matter. I mean, as long as you're in some orders, that's good.
Right. Um, so 5/11. Wow, this is different.
So for the 5/11, you don't have to get like more than 2 decimal places because 52% you can get to 2 decimal places, 56 you already have. So when you're dividing it, you just have to go to two decimal
Yeah.
places.
For 2.2.
So 11 goes into 550 4 times.
Okay.
And then you bring this.
So so 0.45 repeating?
So how many
No.
times does it go into 60 is 5,
Yeah.
and then that's 55. Well, like I said, you only need to go to 2 decimal places
Okay.
because you now have 5/11 is about 0.45, 0.56 repeating, and then 52%.
Mm-hmm. So 0.4. And then 50%. Oh, this is going to take a while. We haven't really done a lot of the decimal or the percentage decimals in since 6th grade. Uh, how do you do that again?
Do what? Which one?
The percent or yeah,
Okay,
percent to the
so
decimal.
you divide by 100, and then
Oh,
that becomes
52 by
0.52.
5. Okay. So 0.45, 0.50. Mm, 0.56, 0.52. Okay, so if it's least to greatest, it becomes 0.45,
So you got
then,
to use the
oh,
original
right.
numbers. Yeah.
So, okay. So, then 5/11, and then 50, 52%, then, 0.56 repeating.
Okay, let's try another one of those. I know that was kind of tough, but let's do another one here. Let's do 1/3, comma 30%, comma 0.325 repeating.
Mm-hmm. So 1/3 is 3 repeating. So, repeating 0.3 and 0.325. Okay, so starts with one is 1/3, then um 30%, then 3, 3, 2, 5 repeating.
What's your final answer? Let's just use letters here. Let's use
Um,
A, B, and C. Tell me which
okay.
ones come first, second, third.
A, C, or sorry, yeah, A, B, C. It's in order.
1/3 is 0.33. This is
That 1/3
0.30.
was repeating. Okay. So from least to greatest is point to 30%, then okay, so 30%, so BCA.
CA, good. Very good. Okay. Let's try one more of these. Let's try 7/9, 75%, comma, what was another one? Let's go 0.745. Yeah, let's try those.
7/9 the decimal is 0.075.
Let's do it this way. A, B, and C. What is A as a decimal?
I'm not sure.
Well, you got to do the 9 and the 7.
Okay, so 97, 25, 0.77.
So you got 0.77.
And then the next one is 0.75.
Yep.
Or, yeah. The next one is 7.5. Okay. So from greatest or from least to greatest is CBA. Okay.
All right, good job. Let's transition to something else. I'll go back to simplifying expressions. So let's go -8 -2 times 4 plus 1.
Okay. So
So this is a
multiplication.
subtraction operator.
Okay.
So which do you do first? Do you do subtraction, multiplication, or
Multiplication. So
okay?
-2 times 4 is -6. Or sorry,
Nope.
negative
Very
8.
good. Good.
-8. So negative. Okay, so it's -8 minus. Or wait, hang on. Is that a positive too?
It's a -2. So it like you either treat this as -2 times 4, or it's 2 times 4 and then you negate it.
Yeah. So it's -8
Right.
minus -8
Right.
plus 1. Okay. So then negative. So it's -8 minus -8 is -16 plus 1 is negative 15.
Good. Let's try another one here. Okay, here's one for you to try, please.
Okay. So -3 times -2.
Actually, let me make this division here. Sorry about that. One more
Okay.
little thing.
-3 times -2 is negative positive 6. And it'll become 6 times -1 squared divided by 3 minus 4. Then we go to 6 times 1.
What is your final answer?
-1. Well, hang on.
Okay.
It's -1 divided by 1. Okay, so 16 divided. So it's -1. Okay. Yeah. 1.
Do you have the final answer? I don't mean to rush you. I'm just,
Almost.
okay.
So 0.16.
It's definitely not a decimal.
Okay.
So
So
-3 times -2 is what?
-3 times -2 is 6,
Okay, what is -1 cubed?
is -1.
Okay, and then you're dividing by -1. So which
Yeah,
do you do first? Do you do multiplication or division? Well, you always
doesn't
go
matter.
left to right. Well, it does, but yeah, you want to go left to right. So what is 6 times -1?
6 times -1 is -6. Divided by -1 is -6.
It is -1 divided by -1 is +6.
Okay, so 6. Okay.
All right. Let's try. We should try at least one more of those. Go. All right. Why don't you
That's
try
fine.
this one?
Okay, so -5 times 2 is -10 divided. Okay, so do 10 divided by 1, 2 plus 8. Okay, now it's 5 plus -8 going to become -13.
All right. So this is -10 divided by 2, which ends up being -5 plus -8, which
Mhm.
is -13. Good. Very, very good. Okay. Let's try another one here. Let's go 3 minus 5 times 2 plus -1 to the power of 4.
Okay, so parentheses, so that would become 1. Okay, so then do multiplication. 5 times 2 is 10. Is that -5?
Uh,
Just regular 5.
it is 3. It's 3 minus 5. So you have to
Okay.
decide how you want. Like, in one way to look at it is 3 plus -5.
Yeah, because I was thinking to do it because, yeah, whatever. So -10. Okay, so 1 plus 10. 3.
Final answer is 3.
14 is actually
14. 14. Okay. So you first multiply. So it's 3 minus 10 plus 1. You want to change your answer?
so wait, 3 minus 10 is oh yeah, I do. So 3 minus 10 is -7 plus 1 is -6.
Good. All right. Any other questions before we close out here? You did a great job today.
No, I don't think so.